After seeing the TED Talks and everything on bioengineering, we have to ask, um, is it ethical? Um, is bioengineering actually evolution, or is it just manipulation of a species? We've seen horses manipulated, sheep's manipulated, cows manipulated. Um, there clearly are benefits to this. We have the chance to rid ourselves of autism, mental illness, dementia, diabetes, maybe even addiction attributes. Um, but when does that end and we become Stepford people? Uh, just bioengineered to do whatever the governing powers decide we should do. There's also a religious factor in this that, um, God created people, God created life, and in such, He gave us turmoils and stuff to deal with, such as these problems of autism, mental illness, etc. Um, and it's how we deal with them. Do we deal with them by eliminating the disease and therefore bioengineering people the way we seem they should be? Should everybody be blonde hair and blue eyes, or or brown hair and blue eyes, or brown eyes and blonde hair? It We get into a really touchy situation where, I know when my son was born, and I'm sitting there playing with him, and oh man, 10 fingers, 10 toes, and he's grabbing my finger, and where it was exciting to see that he was fine, but now what do we do? Do we engineer piano players to have 10 fingers on each hand? Uh, we engineer football players to run faster, with larger lung capacity. Um, we run into a factor where now we get into regulations, even where we can't have football players that are bioengineered because they have an advantage over everybody else, and that translates into several other industries, policemen, and uh, I mean, well, firemen. That would be great. They have a stronger ability and a bigger lung capacity, but where where does it end? And even what we can construe now from what we can do is eliminating these diseases and debilitating diseases and stuff, that we just start engineering people for the manufacturing industry, the retail industry, the marketing industry, the business industry, and now we get into a very communistic, socialistic society of, okay, your kid's going to be a salesman, your kid's going to be a diplomat, and where does that end? I mean, everybody wants their kids to succeed. They want their kids to be billionaires, but how many billionaires can we have in the country? Really, when you think about it.